have this love-hate relationship with pain. I hate it because whenever something painful happens relationally with me, it consumes you, and you just go through all these different emotions that kind of tear away at the fiber of who you feel like you are on the inside. And I hate that experience. But I've come to learn to love it as well, because it really helps drive me to the foot of the cross. It drives me to a level of intimacy with Christ. I look at Abby and I's marriage, and I was thinking a lot about this, is that over the years, so we're celebrating 20 years of marriage this year, and I look back on a lot of the different painful experiences that we've had, and each time it's like another layer is taken back that allows us to go to deeper places in our relationship, to face, you get to a point in your relationship when another layer comes back, you get so much depth that it feels like you can face anything. I remember one of the most powerful experiences we had is when we lost our sixth child. Abby was pregnant with our sixth child, and it was such a painful experience to go through that event with losing that baby, and it all happened at home. We had to call an ambulance, and it was challenging, but the intimacy that it created as I cared for her and loved on her and waited for the ambulance to arrive and tried to deal with the kids, it was just very painful, but in the midst of it, a very beautiful experience. And I'm reminded of the Apostle Peter said it's commendable. In 2 Peter 19 says it's commendable if someone bears up under the pain of suffering. And he says if you suffer for doing good, and you endure it, it's commendable to God, and he even says we're called to it, and that's that blows me away, is that God is saying that we're called to suffering like Christ suffered, so that he was an example for us and we could be an example to others. And so I have this love-hate relationship. I hate it when it's going on, but I love the productivity that comes from the pain. So I think it's one of the things that we look at the word and God says, man, I hate divorce. And I think one of the reasons that he says that is because we separate in relationship before we're able to remove the layers that he wants us to go to. Because life, you know, life is hard and it throws some difficult stuff at us. But it is that difficult stuff that it pulls away that layer that's keeping us from going to a depth, not only with the Lord himself, but with each other. So I want to encourage you today that whatever you're facing, whatever challenges there are, whatever pain you're going through right now, learn to embrace it. Learn to know that, hey, this is something that could be extremely productive in my life. Don't let your heart get hard. Don't try to get even. That's the worst thing you could do when you're going through pain. Relationally, the worst thing you could do is try to get even, because you'll miss the whole experience that God is wanting to teach you. Always take the high road, always look to Christ as the example, and always put yourself in a place of vulnerability with him and even with people, and you'll find that the layers will be lifted away, and you'll find a beautiful experience waiting on the other side of the pain. So have a great week, and know that God is always for you.